now that Canada's got their gold medal, we can go right back to watching the Leafs nearly blow a 4-0 lead. You want to know something crazy? Team Canada almost did the exact same thing like a week ago against Finland. You know what's even more crazy? No, they didn't. They very literally did. No, actually, Canada beat the US in the final of the four-nation face-off and therefore are flawless. That's valid. I know. Let's go! Do you have a humiliation kit? This is all I ask you to do. I'm having a great finger flick. You're allowed to show up. This team is ruining my life. I'm taking crazy pills. With you, wherever you are, welcome to LFR. Victory, Puppy Ziggy! Buddy, you're getting 4. 1 for tonight, and you're gonna get 3 for all the Canadian wins at the four-nation face-off. I didn't forget. I just put the camera in a weird spot. Oh, we locked it down! Yes! Let's go! Team Canada! Sorry, force of habit. Leafs win! 6-3 over the Carolina Hurricanes. Thankfully, narrowly avoiding the narrative of blowing a 4-0 lead on the 5-year anniversary of losing to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for them. I still have no voice from the final. Let's talk about it, but the Leafs have a back-to-back, so we're gonna do this quick. We just got out of the four-nation face-off, a heated battle between Finland, Sweden, Canada, and the US, and the best that they have to offer. All the defensemen were either a first pair defenseman or a second pair defenseman, and the only reason they were a second pair defenseman is because one of the first pair defensemen was also at the tournament. Forget superstars on your fourth line. You have superstars who are healthy scratches, and now I can get right back to what we have built this YouTube channel on. Unhealthily obsessing over AHL players who you think are kind of good. Alex Steeves, baby! I friggin' told you. You know what? I haven't enjoyed the Alex Steeves slander that I've seen, and it's amazing that there is any. Because I have been saying, and a lot of Leaf fans have been saying for a while now, hey, call this guy up. For a while now, I and a lot of Leaf fans have been saying, call this guy up. You need depth scoring, don't you? So, guess what? This is crazy. Not only does he lead the Toronto Marlies in goal scoring, he leads the entire American Hockey League in goal scoring. Does that guarantee he's going to be able to do it at the NHL level? No, but give him a shot! But Alex Steeves has been called up to the Leafs before, and he's played a little cup of coffee with the Leafs before. And I saw people saying, yeah, well, what did he do with those opportunities? Play on the fourth line is what he did with those opportunities. You put that dude on the ice with John Tavares for 10 seconds and the puck's in the back of the net. And he's not just doing the goal suck stuff. Here he is working hard behind the net, which helps force a turnover very soon after. John Tavares gets the puck, and while Steeves is going off for a change, he says, let me score a goal real quick. That's one way to get a line change in. Score! End the shift right there. Bang! Alex Steeves, undrafted, first NHL goal, makes it 1-0 Leafs. There's a gift from Kyle Dubas. He's still only 25, signed as an undrafted free agent out of Notre Dame. He's in his 4th season of professional hockey, 4th season in the AHL, and his numbers have been stellar every season. This season, he has 46 points to lead the Marlies. The next highest scoring Marley is 33. He leads the Marlies and the entire American Hockey League in goals with 29. The next highest scoring Marley is 17, and the one after that has 10. I don't know how you earn a call up better than that. And listen, there's 7 games left until the trade deadline. Well, after this game, there's 6. If you're looking to earn a spot on this team, or at very least consideration for if they need a guy down the stretch and into the playoffs, you gotta perform. He couldn't have earned this opportunity more. Hey, we need a goal scorer. Cool, we found the best one from the minors, and he did what he needed to do with it early. The second goal is way funnier, because after a mad scramble in front, Pontus Holmberg sort of touches it a little bit. Then it's on the goal line. Here it is on the goal line. And Jordan Stahl is just, he's so compelled by his instinct to score in that building that he scores on his own net. It is officially an own goal. I've never seen that on the NHL website. Maybe I have. It's very rare. But while it's called an own goal, it's also Pontus's. We love that. Depth scoring. Good. Marner and Matthews retired. Marner more so, because, you know, he got to celebrate. 2-0 Leafs early. Oh, that's not good enough? Steeves, okay. Lorentz, okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. Little button hook there from Lorentz. Nasty. He sets up David Kampf, buries it. It's not even 7 minutes into this game, and the Leafs are up 3-0 off of 3 different goal scorers who deep into February, had 5 combined goals heading into tonight. They left this game with a whopping 9. At least 4-0 goal. Oh, you had to wait like a whole 9 minutes for this? It was garbage. This is BS. Also, it's bullying from William Nylander. Uh-oh, there's a defender on me. Uh-oh, I snapped both his ankles so bad you could hear it from the press box. Uh-oh, everyone's so scared of me they left John actual Tavares alone. If you're John Tavares at that point, your only job is to just not screw that up. And he doesn't. Bang! 22nd of the year, 4-0 Leafs. Pontus Holmberg got an assist there. Giving an assist to the guy who passed it to William Nylander before William Nylander did all that stuff is awesome and funny, and they should do it more. I'd start handing out third assists too. Holmberg, multi-point period. And the Leafs are up 4-0. Throughout the second period and the third, because we can skip ahead a little bit, Anthony Stolarz makes some saves. A couple of them were pretty good, but like the Leafs had breakaways. Mitch Marner specifically, he had a couple really good opportunities. Listen, this was guaranteed to be a sloppy night around the league. The Four Nation face-off ended 2 days ago. Like right now I'm shooting this right around midnight, which means the goal scored by Connor McDavid to win the tournament for Canada was scored 48 hours ago. And they decided, hey, I got a great idea. Let's schedule 28 out of the 32 teams in this league to play 2 days later. What's the result? Well, there were a few normal games. But then you had this one where the Leafs nearly blow a 4-0 lead. 4-0 in the first period, by the way. Capitals stomped the Penguins 8-3, and just to put the weird cherry on top, none of the 8 goals were from Ovechkin. Oh, and the Buffalo Sabres beat the New York Rangers 8-2. That was 5-0 Buffalo after the first. At least the Rangers had the dignity to get stomped on the road. The Penguins lost 8-3 in their own building. Not quite as bad as losing to one of your own employees, but the past is in the past. So listen, we fast forward. This game's on cruise control. We're over halfway through the third. It's still 4-0. It's fine. Okay, Leafs are out there for a bit of a long shift. Sebastian Aho to Shane Gostisbehere. Oh, no, nuts. Shane Gostisbehere. He ruined the shutout. That was a good goal. That was a good goal. Well, it's fine. It's fine. 2 minutes later, empty net. That's Andrei Svechnikov. That's Andrei Svechnikov. Okay. All right. It's a game. It's a game. They're within 2. But like 2 this late is still pretty good. 20 seconds later, the puck is in the air. The puck lands. This is where the puck lands. Jacob Slavin scores his 5th of the season and definitely the easiest. And all of a sudden, the Hurricanes are within 1 with time left. Keep cool, Nettie diddly doodly diddly. It's a Simpsons reference. It was on before you were born. What do you mean it's still on air? Anyway, after another 3.5 minutes of tearing my hair out from the root, Austin Matthews bodies 2 Hurricanes and gets a pretty impressive empty net goal as far as empty netters go, tying Daryl Sittler. All right. We're fine. There's like a little over 80 seconds left, and No, we need another one for me to feel good. Can you just, okay, good, you're on it. William Nylander to Pontus Holmberg, multi-goal game, Pontus Holmberg, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points, +3 in over 15.5 minutes, 22 shifts. So naturally, the game belt goes to Alex Steeves. I don't care, he scored his first goal, it's still funny. No, it's good. He deserves it. I don't care. Listen, here's what's great about this. All the focus now, like we got to aggressively like pull focus, and we got to aggressively change pace here, because Four Nation face-off, rah, that was insane. Okay, here we are. There's 7 games left until the trade deadline. Now there's 6, which means you have only that amount of time to evaluate your lineup before the trade deadline. Who's going to get opportunities to play? Is Calle Yarncroke going to get into games, right? Like, he might. Does Nick Robertson solidify a roster spot here, or does he eventually find himself as the odd man out? Does Alex Steeves all of a sudden sneak his way into the conversation? I mean, geez, the guy had a goal and an assist in just 9 minutes and 4 seconds of ice time, made more impressive by the fact that it was 14 shifts. I love looking at ice time and then looking at the shifts, because you can be like, all right, what were the shifts like? On average, this guy had 39-second shifts, and he had a goal and an assist and was a +2? I'm impressed he had a couple shots on goal, let alone 2 points. And oh geez, we're forgetting the best part. I'm sorry. The Leafs win 6-3 on the 5-year anniversary of the David Ayres game. It's against Carolina, just like it was 5 years ago. It's in Toronto, just like it was 5 years ago. And the final score is 6-3, just like it was 5 years ago. The Leafs erase the Demons. It's over. These games are equal, right? No one agreed. Not one. That's right. Listen, it's copium, and I'm talking to somebody about it. You have to understand, it's been half a decade, but it's going to take time. The Toronto Maple Leafs lost an actual National Hockey League game to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for them! Forget Game 7 in 2013, in 2018, in 2019. Wow, they get humiliated a lot. Well, forget all of them! They just lost to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for the team! I wrote a book, a full book about my Leafs fandom called This Team is Ruining My Life. And I wrote this before they followed up a 4-0 win against Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins with a loss to a 42-year-old Zamboni driving emergency goalie who works for them. Questions. Do I love them or hate them? They're the Leafs, so yeah. Why is it still so funny so many years later? Oh, it's funny that they lost to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who works for them? Who thinks it's funny? Ah! 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 I don't think it's very funny at all. How much were you sweating? I wasn't. This from Jesse Blake is just very funny. The Leafs beat the Hurricanes for the first time since March 17th, 2023. Just in case you thought the Leafs only struggled against the Hurricanes when their own employees were in net. And I like this question. Are you also struggling to care about these games, knowing that the deadline is now 6 games away? And surely they'll plug the 3C hole, right? Okay, first of all, yeah, I think they're going to go ahead and do that with the 3C hole. Second, believe it or not, I don't have a hard time caring about Leafs games. Listen, I understand why some people are going to have trouble caring about these Leafs games. At very least, tonight, the first game back, and you don't even know who's going to be in the lineup. I understand. Like, people have busy lives. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, listen, well over 100,000 people watched my last video about Canada winning gold at the Four Nation. I don't expect the number to be that high for this video. Please click like and subscribe and share and tell all your friends. But my whole thing is I care about the Leafs. On Monday, we're going to have an episode of the Steve Dangle podcast, and I promise I will be able to fill at least 10 minutes about Alex Steeves. I care. It's my thing. Hockey is hockey, and you never know what you're going to get on any given night. Case in point, what happened 5 years ago. So, folks, if you watched our Four Nation Face-Off coverage, my stuff on my channel, all the stuff we were doing on SDPN, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, that's some of the most fun I've ever had watching and covering and talking about hockey. And I've been doing this for a long time, and we had no idea what this tournament was going to end up being. What a surreal experience, and I can't believe it was less than 2 weeks. But my friends, Leafs play again tomorrow. The season stops for nobody. So for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. I'm streaming tomorrow night. The Leafs take it on the Blackhawks. Come and watch it with me. I'll be streaming it on the SDPN YouTube channel.